everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Recovering Strong Black Women, where we talk about everything from manifestation to abundance to ultimately living life in your own damn terms. On today's episode, we're going to talk about another secret to manifestation, which is gratitude, right? So often people are always, I want. Their hands are so open and they're like overflowing with all this stuff. And they don't spend a lot of time acknowledging the blessings that are currently in their hand. And that can really be a key factor in manifesting more within your life. So let's talk about a few of my favorite techniques when it comes to manifestation as it relates to practicing gratitude or honoring gratitude. So one of my tried and true, I've been doing this for years, when it comes to my gratitude practice is one, I have my app. I either record it in, say, like notes if I'm not in a place where I'm able to write it down. And each night I go to sleep with 3 different items. For me, doing it at night is always helpful because sometimes you might have a long day. You're like, shit, that was tiring. Like, that was a long day. And sometimes you need a reminder, a reset before you go to sleep to say, you know what, it might have been long, but there are a lot of cool things that happened today. There are a lot of things that I'm still grateful for. Like, there was a roof over my head. There was water coming out of my pipes. There was food in that refrigerator. There was a job to go to. There was income that was still growing. There's all these things that are still always happening around us, even if it's a tough day. So for me, doing it at night has always been very beneficial. Also, I've said it before, I can be a type A and I can get in my head with things. So for me, it's a really important reset before I go to sleep to say, hey, thank you, universe. Thank you, source, for all that you've done for me, all that you have brought into my path. And thank you for all these many things. And it reminds me to be grounded in the fact that even when things are going wrong, there's so many things that are going right. So consider adding in a gratitude list at night. And I'll always encourage 3 things. 3 is a very powerful number. So start with 3, right? And then also, if you're struggling to find things, I think that's another reason to really get in and dive into your gratitude list, because perhaps you're not always present in the moment. A lot of times when we're always searching for what's happening 2 weeks, or I want this far down the line, we lose sight about what's right in front of us. So gratitude and creating a gratitude list can also be an important component in also remaining present and grounded into the present moment as well. So please, that's a great place to kind of start. Here's the other thing that I like to do is when I wake up in the morning, and this is something I posted on my page on Instagram, Recovering Strong Black Women. But another gratitude practice that I would do pretty much every day is the moment that I wake up, I take my right hand, I put it over my heart, I take a few deep breaths. So, and when we do this, we always do full belly breath. So we know kids or toddlers, they always have the little Buddha belly is what I call it. And they're taking full breath. So that's what we're going to do. You're going to breathe from the bottom of your stomach and just, and you do one more. And in that moment, when you're present with your breath and when you just wake up, and I do this as first thing as soon as I wake up, and I'm honoring the beat of my chest and I'm still here. It's another day to be present. It's another day for a new possibility. And I bring myself back to the present moment and I just honor my breath. And sometimes gratitude can be as simple as that, is thank you for the beat of my heart. Thank you for the breath that fills my lungs. Thank you for my ability to be here. Thank you for all that you have done and will continue to do. And that's just a great way and such a positive way to start the morning. So often we hop out of bed and we're running, we're off and doing stuff. And we miss the opportunity to say, you know what? Shit, I'm here for another day. I'm here for a day that can create a world of different opportunities. Like, it's the multiverse of opportunities that can be created in each and every day. And I wake up giving honor to that breath, getting honor to being present, getting honor to the life force that's within me, that's swirling around me, that's protecting me. And that's a great way just to wake up and start the day. So that's another great gratitude practice. And here's the other one that has been just really amazing for me. So growing up, and for a while, I've always been kind of like a writer. So if I have a gratitude list, or if I'm working on an action plan, or if it's something like a goal, I always hit like pen and paper, and that's been very successful. But something that I realized, honestly, once I started to really invest in my therapy, was things manifest and create for me a whole lot quicker when I speak them out loud. I don't know what it is. It's like it is insane how fast something can manifest when I speak it with my own mouth. Like the power of the tongue, oh, they're not lying. All right, this is something else. And you got to be very intentional with how you're using this gift. So what I do throughout the day is, instead of waiting till the nighttime to honor or practice gratitude, I do it throughout the day. So say if I get up in the morning and I'm heading to the gym, then a lot of times we can like, oh shit, I gotta go back to the gym. Like I'm tired, my body's not where I want it to go. And that happens, right? But at the conclusion of my gym, like, get your head out of that mind and into shift into a gratitude mindset and say, Spirit, thank you for carrying me through this workout. Thank you for this vessel that you put me in. Thank you for the ability to be here. Thank you for the strength to be able to move forward. Thank you for the desire to want to heal and create, manifest wellness in my body. So I say that out loud. People can look at me like I'm crazy, but I'm like in the gym and I'm giving myself my own pep talk. I'm like, okay, thank you, Source. Thank you, God. Appreciate it. Thank you for putting me here. Thank you for giving me these resources, because nothing happens into my life for no reason, right? So we manifest all that. So I honor all these different things throughout the day. It could be maybe I'm feeling tired and I have like some of my like matcha tea, and all of a sudden I feel like, ooh, like perked up. I said, ooh, thank you, Source. Thank you for this. I needed this. And it's just an interactive conversation throughout the day. And as I do that, and as I really have gotten in the flow of just having those conversations out loud to God, to my spirit guides, it really, number one, it creates like a blanket of warmth. It's hard to describe, but as you are in that flow, it just feels like a warm hug, like a full breast hug, right? It just feels very warm and ever present. And it's really just a great feeling, and you will feel when you're in that space. So I would say that's really amazing. And the second thing is, you just realize as you go throughout the day how quickly you can pivot your perspective to something that's really shitty into something's like, yeah, this might be shitty, but there's also a silver lining, because I could not be here. I could be in a whole different situation. I could look outside and I could see someone who's in a much different situation. And when you practice that gratitude mindset, you're able to pull yourself and your perspective back a whole lot faster and give honor to where you are and where you can continue to go. So gratitude is really important to the manifestation process. You got to stop looking and desiring for everything that's up the street, okay? Stop worrying about this. Start here. Start present. Like be with your present blessings. There is this concept within America about this commercialism, and we got to have like 15 cars. We got to have 20 houses. Our kids got to be in 15 sports. We have to have all this designer stuff. Now hold on. I want to normalize luxury. So I'm not saying you got to give up your Gucci, your Louis, any of that stuff. But what I'm saying is the concept of that we need is much different than I get to have. Thank you for the opportunity to have, right? It's like a need. Once again, we've talked about, manifesting from desperation. That need concept, that I need to be kept up, I need to be with the Joneses, I need people to look at me like that, that's low vibrational energy shit. And we're not even doing that. So when you come from a place of gratitude, say, oh, thank you for this opportunity. I remember when I was, it was probably like 2017. And I told you guys before, I was a very broke college student, and I've always been cheap. And I've talked about that too. I'm much better now, but I used to really be cheap. And I bought my first like new car to me, and I was so proud. And I will tell you, every day up until the day that I donated to charity, when I came out to my car, I said, thank you, God. I made it a practice. Like, I had a spiritual practice for honoring the gift of having this brand new car. I'm talking about a girl, listen, I had my car in college, my first car out of college, where it was an automatic, but I had to drive it like a stick shift. It was just crazy. I've had cars where the windshield wiper didn't work on the driver's side. I've been in all these situations. So when I had the opportunity to purchase a car, I practiced gratitude each and every day. I said, Lord, thank you for the security. Like, Source, thank you for this confidence. Thank you for making me aware of all the financial abundance that surround me. Thank you for giving me this vehicle. Thank you for giving me something that's so beautiful and reliable. Like, thank you for this. So every time I went out to my car, even if I was having a long ass day at work or I was feeling frustrated, I did not skip a beat with saying, thank you for this gift. Thank you for this. I honor this. I understand that you gave this to me, and I appreciate this, and I'm going to honor it, and I'm going to treat it with respect. So a lot of times we miss out on those type of aspects of gratitude, like, oh, I mean, I'm upgrading, do whatever. Okay, that's nice, but like, how do you appreciate what you have now? Like your car, like me having like a comfortable home, me having flexibility in my funds and being able to do this and do that. I don't like that. None of that stuff is missed on me at all because I grew up in a much different experience, right? Like we grew up seeing women work hard and men work hard and people going without. So the fact that I recognize abundance like everywhere is so key for me, and it's something I really want to call us to get back to. It just practice that gratitude behavior and that spirit of gratitude, and it not only will help you to manifest, but this is going to make you feel so much better. It's such a positive, high vibrational feeling that you can really benefit from, right? The practice of gratitude is such a key. It's the major key, to be honest. So those are 3 of the things I really want to kind of challenge you guys to work on. So either start your gratitude list with your notes or with a journal. Journal is also pretty cool because you can kind of track and see, wow, look where I started, look where I am now. Then also waking up with your hand to your heart, taking 3 deep breaths and honoring your breath and just being present with the moment. And the third thing I just wanted to encourage you guys to do is start manifesting, not manifesting, but speaking that gratitude throughout the day, even for the small stuff. Like when you go in your fridge, it's like, dang, I ain't got nothing here, but there's really something here. Universe, thank you for all this food in here. Thank you for these options. If you order something from DoorDash, say, thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the funds to be able to select what I want to eat, right? Because I remember when I was eating on ramen noodles and that was a staple meal, right? So I honor and take time to honor all those different things, and you really will see your life continue to flourish. I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I look forward to talking to you beautiful ladies a lot sooner. Take care.